What's going on YouTube? Tyler James here, and we're back with another video on NBA free agency, specifically Gordon Hayward. Not only are we going to break down the three teams he's rumored to go to and is meeting with in these last couple of days, but we're also going to check out what each city and the players of that team are doing to recruit Gordon Hayward, including Hassan Whiteside, Isaiah Thomas, and Rudy Gobert. And lastly, I polled you guys on my Twitter account to see what team you think he's going to. We'll reveal that as well. Let's get into the video. Team number one is his team right now, the Utah Jazz. A lot of Jazz fans are putting up billboards and really showing their appreciation for Gordon Hayward and how much they want him to stay. Will it work? If you had to guess, they're probably the favorites just because they're the hometown team and they can offer the most money besides maybe Miami because of the taxes. But as of right now, the favorite probably is the Utah Jazz. And as I mentioned, their fans are doing everything possible to keep him, including starting the movement #StayWord. But whether it'll work or not remains to be seen. The fans aren't the only ones getting their pitches into Gordon Hayward. Teammate Rudy Gobert actually posted some emojis on Twitter, which started a little feud between him and Isaiah Thomas, an emoji feud, to be honest with you. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Things are getting really hardcore. Definitely look out for those NBA emoji wars going forward. Team number two is the Miami Heat, and if you believe some of the rumors, they're actually the current favorite right now. A lot of different things come into play. In my opinion, I think they were the favorite because his meeting was last with Miami, if you don't count the meeting today. And a lot of times when those players go to the meetings, the pitches are so strong from the GMs and the players that they probably get amped up and leave that meeting thinking, hey, this could be the team I sign with. Similar to last year, Kevin Durant, the rumors were when they brought in Tom Brady, the Celtics that is, brought in Tom Brady and all the big guns. When the meeting was over, supposedly Durant was pretty pumped up and was ready to say, you know, let's do this. I'm going to sign with you guys. Cooler heads prevailed, and he of course ended up going to Golden State. But when a team meets with a player, a lot of different things can happen, and that's really what these meetings are all about. You could also take into consideration Gordon Hayward's wife. These are kind of silly rumors, but she supposedly wants to live somewhere warm, even though Utah isn't warm, and she supposedly loves it there. But of course, some of the rumors were the weather in Miami was very attractive to not only him, but his wife. And when you're making decisions like this, sometimes the significant other really does have to get their say, so you never know. She could really determine where he goes or help determine where he goes, and it makes sense if she does. Also, I'm not sure really how much this matters or the other players take it into consideration, but I told you we were going to talk about how each city and the players and the teams are making their individual pitches to Gordon Hayward. Maybe the best one yet was Hassan Whiteside on Snapchat. I'm actually going to play the videos for you right now. This is Whiteside on his Snapchat, young Whiteside. Doesn't use Gordon Hayward's name, I don't believe, in any of the snaps, but as far as who he's talking about, you can kind of make your guess. So let's play these for you back to back to back, and then we'll jump back into the video.
I don't know about y'all, but if I'm a free agent, ain't nothing like bringing the kids to the beach after practice, you heard? You hear me? And it's not Cali. That water 80 degrees, you hear me? You feel me? What that shirt says?
Keep it like that, you hear me?
Listen, you can walk in the cold, or you
ride with us.
Or you can ride in the heat. Or you can ride in the heat. On the beach. Hey listen, that water felt like a hot tub. I gotta come out here more.
You ready to come out here tomorrow? Lunchtime?
Sure. Hey, they vacation here. We live here, don't we?
We do this. We do this. You see us. Every day we do things like this. Where they do that at?
You could be out here in the wet feet with the Crocs on.
Where they do that at? Look at this view, you know what I mean? Look at this view. We do this, you know what I mean?
Hello, somebody want a great place to live? Yeah, I did.
So some decent recruiting there by Hassan Whiteside, but now let's jump into the third and final team that Gordon Hayward could sign with. They're actually meeting with him today. They just met with him. I'll show you some pictures from that. But Hayward has been linked to the Celtics for a long time now because of one reason alone. That's Brad Stevens, his college coach. Supposedly they were pretty close. Obviously Brad Stevens recruited him, went to all his tennis matches, so they've known each other for a long time. And you know Boston fans are hoping that'll give them a leg up on the competition. As far as everything else goes, this is a huge move for the Boston Celtics, or potential move, because really they've missed out on a lot of other trades for big stars. Yeah, they were the ones that might have pulled out of each deal, but missing out on DeMarcus Cousins, Jimmy Butler, and now Paul George. And this could potentially hurt that much more if they don't get Hayward, because they were waiting on trading for Paul George until they signed Gordon Hayward. At least that's what people were saying. So them missing out on Paul George and now Hayward, that's worst case scenario for the Celtics. So you know they got to get their recruiting up, and they have probably one of the best recruiters out of all NBA players by far, actually, and that's Isaiah Thomas. Whether it's subtle tweets or messages, he gets the job done, and he's been doing that for Blake Griffin, Gordon Hayward, and all the other free agents. Obviously Blake's gone, but now we're going to check out what IT has done so far and a little bit of how he's recruited. Besides getting into emoji wars with players like Rudy Gobert, Isaiah Thomas has been liking quite a few things on Instagram and Twitter. CSNNE, they actually posted this Dream Team photo. No longer going to be able to get Paul George, but you get the picture. Gordon Hayward and Brad Stevens were also spotted at the Logan Airport. Not a huge surprise because his meeting is today on Sunday, obviously, but good to see them together with a fan. You know, Boston fans are hoping to see many more photos of Gordon Hayward and Brad Stevens together. This is the pitch that they've made so far today, earlier in the day. Welcome to Boston, Gordon and his wife Robin. Nice touch. Hopefully he's a baseball fan. And then I polled you guys. I asked, which team do you think Gordon Hayward will end up with ultimately? 16% said Utah Jazz, 61% said Boston Celtics, 17% said the Miami Heat, and 6% said some surprise team. Probably not going to happen because he's not meeting with anybody else, but we will wait and see. Last but not least, I said this in my last video, rmcapparel.com just dropped a Woj Bomb shirt just in time for the off season. A t-shirt and hoodie, actually, as you can see it on the screen right now. One of the better designs, available in pretty much every team color you can think of. So head on over to rmcapparel.com. One of the first things you can do when you get there is pick your favorite basketball city and start repping your city. And one more thing, I said I had another announcement besides the t-shirt. I actually just got picked up by NBA Playmakers. I signed a one-year deal with them, so you're going to see a lot more highlights on this channel. And best of all, we'll be working with them, and they're a great company, so it's only going to make my content better. Stay tuned. As the more videos come out, you'll see the difference for sure. And until next time, everyone, enjoy your Sunday. I'm going to try to come out with a free agent video that recaps everything, and possibly a Summer League preview as well, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you get a chance, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time.